This is Prashant Jalpati. Today I am going to discuss about bike sharing systems. Agendas: architecture of the bike sharing systems, compilation of all software, databases, and hardware, data flow, security risks, system overview. Let's talk about architecture of the bike sharing systems. Information systems may be an extremely important component in many different sorts of contemporary activities, and one of these functions is the sharing of bikes. The explanation for the forementioned fact is that contemporary activities such as sharing bicycles it carried out via the utilization of these systems that are especially devoted to them as the activity type. The forementioned systems have the potential to do away with the need of employing workers. Managers to take care of or supervises the responsibilities that are carried out in keeping only with the rental service. Because it has been integrated into the cloud system, the company's system is now in a unavailable position of being able to update the status of bikes that were already specifically designed for a use with the rental service throughout the real time. Because data are to be gathered, utilized, evaluated, and delivered all at the same time. Interoperability is also likely to play a significant role in elucidating the efficacy of the rental services, or which can be expected to play a significant part in exporting the efficacy of a rental services. Let's talk about compilation of all software, databases, and hardware. Because of the consumers are essential to these complete collections of activities, developing or acquiring the software has to be simplified in a manner that gives due consideration to a priorities held by the customers. In addition, the software is the only one of the many components that are utilized to make the rental service or more accessible. As a result, the capacity to keep a specific level of communication between the various components in a manner that is the both consistent. Reliable is one of the most important requirements for the rental services. Only if the components that are employed are supplied with a sufficient degree or compatibility, it can the operational duties and other activities associated with to them be carried out successfully. For instance, if the component that is located in the guidance system is not interoperable with the primary software program of the rental company, business will be have the trouble acquiring the specifics of the locations of the bicycles rented out by them. Data flow. It is possible for the systems to made in such a manner that is merely directs the consumers. It is possible for it to be established in such a way that is enables with the consumers to have a great and unforgettable experience as a result of using the service. Nevertheless, in order to rent a bike with no problems or delays, the consumers need to fulfill few prerequisites first. For example, if a person internet connection is temporarily or forever disconnected, even if they have a valid account with an appropriate balance in the system, they could not able to use the rental services if even if they have it. Security risks. DAS allows for the equitable distribution of a function implementation over large networks that are linked to a large number of physical devices. Many organizations rely on computer for their day-to-day operations, but these digital hubs are seldom fully self-sufficient. They need supplementary hardware to perform their full range of tasks, and these hardware components varies in size depending on the system's actual workload. However, not all connected physical devices will be used efficiency. Efficiency is the most cases. Business enterprises may use DAS distributes task fairly among all the devices in a particular systems. One of the greatest methods for a organization to avoid security dangers that might attack the systems that are precised to use DAS is via uses of encryption options. Ultimately, firm's data might be protected more thoroughly if the aforementioned options are shown be successful against security threats. When corporate data is shared between the several parties, encryption may be more important than when is stored only inside an organization own system to protect the against unauthorized access. People who exhibits a fondness for a riding bicycle stand to gain a lot of first from systems that has been designed especially to assist the process of renting bicycles. This system is being developed especially to support the rental process of the bicycles. People may simply go ahead and take up these bikes from the waiting stations to assist their transportation needs by following certain stated expectations. They can also rent the bikes to the holding stations at any time. System existing system. The orders are given to the operations choose a specific bikes out of all the ones that are now accessible to them. However, as was noted earlier, the availability of a motorcycle is a significant factor in deciding the options that will be made available to the riders that were previously discussed. Proposal system. Riders who want to hire the bike which is optimized for the system in a issue may do it with the assistance of a web if they purchase or lease one of these bikes. Despite the fact of that riders will be need to go the station in order to acquire their rides, they will still have the options to rent the motorcycles of their choice prior to the going the stations that will be keeping them. Let's discuss about system organization. As a result of the fact that our riders will frequently be interested in gaining knowledge regarding the characteristics that are present in the presented vehicles. It is anticipated that a particular module will be responsible for storing all the important information that can be associated with the vehicles. In a similar fashion, another segment will be devoted towards the rental services. Since the process of monitoring the location of your rental cars on the maps will be vital demand for both the rental and the riders, particularly if they are not acquainted with the route. This will be the case if the riders does not know their way around the path. In addition, there will be a separate module that is devoted to the informations of the riders. Major task for the systems to able to fulfill criteria of a riders web applications or web page will be just be required under JavaScript. It has the potential to be an excellent source of the assistance for meeting the requirements of the website's development. In addition, the riders registration requirements may be taken into a mind during the developing of the registration forms, which will help the facilities a smoother registration process. The existence of a database that is completely capable of its intended functions will make it possible to fulfill the prerequisites related with the launch of a new sites. Thanks for giving these opportunities. Thank you.